Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of those what-if debates that every tennis fan loves. Who would win on grass, prime Roger Federer or the 2025 version of Jannik Sinner? Now, before we get into Roddick's take on this, let's set the stage. In 2025, Jannik Sinner absolutely dominated the grass courts. After falling short in previous year's quarterfinal exits in 2022 and 2024, a semifinal in 2023, he finally broke through at Wimbledon. And he didn't just scrape by, he went through some huge names. He beat Ben Shelton, he even took down Novak Djokovic, and then in the final, he faced his biggest rival, Carlos Alcaraz. Alcaraz actually struck first, taking the opening set 6-4. But Sinner turned it around and closed the match in 4 sets, 4-6, 6-4, 6-4, 6-4, winning his first Wimbledon title. At just 24 years old, the guy looked practically untouchable on grass. So the big question is, could even this version of Sinner hang with Federer at his very best on the lawns of center court? Well, Roddick doesn't think so. On his podcast, Served with Roddick, he broke it down pretty clearly. Roddick said, "It's surface dependent, big time. On grass, Federer's skill set in his prime was unmatched." His words, "I think I would still take Roger in his prime. But the fact that it's even a hard question shows you how good Sinner is," and he explained why. Basically, Federer would give Sinner looks that he just doesn't get against most players today. He'd change the pace, mix and serve and volley, vary his second serve, and constantly force Sinner into uncomfortable positions. Compare that to guys like Taylor Fritz or Daniil Medvedev, fantastic players. No doubt, but their patterns are predictable. Sinner knows what's coming, like a hitter knowing the pitch in baseball. Federer, though, he'd keep him guessing point by point. That unpredictability is also why Carlos Alcaraz has been able to challenge Sinner because he brings variety, just like Roger did now. Would Sinner still have a chance? Absolutely. The fact we're even entertaining this matchup says so much about how far he's come. But Federer's 8 Wimbledon titles speak for themselves. From 2003 to 2017, he owned center court beating legends like Roddick, Nadal, Murray, and Cilic along the way. So, while Sinner has finally broken through with his first Wimbledon crown, he's still got a long way to go before matching Federer's record. But if 2025 is anything to go by, who knows how many more he can collect. Wimbledon 2026 kicks off on June 29th, and all eyes will be on Sinner as he tries to defend his title. So now, I want to hear from you. Who wins this fantasy matchup? Prime Federer or peak 2025 Sinner on grass? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more tennis debates and breakdowns.